Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm sorry for a little bit late, but here we are. We are going to be doing a little bit of an interesting thing here. We're going to be doing a little bit of commentary for the EA E3 press conference. We have Jonathan O'Shea, one of the Superplex Brothers podcasters. Say hello.
Oh, well, I'm not on the Superplex Brothers anymore, but I still am with the Bogacity crew.
Yep, as well. So let's take a look at the guy wearing the faux cowboy boots. I think no, those no, those shoes that think they're cowboy boots, and try to do his dress down thing here, trying so hard to be preppy but fail so much. And look how many of those neck beards are out there.
Oh, jeez. Oh, let's see
Oh,
here.
the battlefield. Yes, the battle World War One battlefield trailer. Which, funny enough, I'm surprised that people are so hyped up for World War One.
I'm hyped for it just because it's something different and could be really cool.
I don't. I That's just me, person. I'm like World War One. What else can you do about World War One? Just it's. I don't
I
know.
mean, it'll depend, because one thing about Battlefield, I've never particularly liked how the air vehicles handle. But man, if I can go in just like a multiplayer mode where you can do dogfighting on in World War II biplanes, like that could be really fun.
Yeah, I mean, there were heroes over the Pacific, but that was like 2000. I like that game. But surprised that hasn't been remade or anything else or something like that. We had that, like say in Star Fox, that's the type of thing, but we don't have online multiplayer, that sort of thing,
Mm-hmm.
which would be just perfect. But I'm surprised that EA hasn't thought about that. But I mean, tech, all they care about is football, sports, and everything else. That's their moneymaker
Mm-hmm.
for the most part. But, I
Yeah.
haven't seen I haven't seen much these days, so But now they're looking at Titanfall now, which a lot of people said Titanfall, the second one, is going to be better than the first one, which the first one wasn't really to write home about. So
I did like the mech stuff in the first Titanfall. I when you were oh no, it was when you were the just with the pilot because that was some really fun gameplay there. It felt something closer to like an Unreal Tournament. And then it was ironically enough, it was when you got into the Titans, and then it just sort of it went back to regular old run of the mill first person shooter stuff.
but now it's just the same stuff. But here it is, the trailer for the second one. And now here it is. They're going to look into the mechs and such, which is interesting because I hear they're going to do some a TV show about this, which I'm like, I think I heard like CBS is actually talking about a TV show based on this. I'm like, really? You know how much money it will cost to just do like one episode alone?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. But looks fun. This does look actually fun, but again, I really hesitate going to multiplayers type of games because at the end of the day, it's multiplayer. It's like I'm not really going to be that into the multiplayer. I'm more of a single player guy personally. I like
Yeah.
multiplayer, but give me a little single player. Give me a reason why these people are fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
Yeah. What the hell?
Did it freeze on your side?
Yeah, freeze on me for a second.
It did that to me too, but I did a little refresh. Everything's fine. It just does look a little bit like Call of Duty. It just seems like without the mechs, it just looks like Call of Duty again.
Well, the studio is the old Infinity Ward crew, right?
Yeah, but that just looks just you know what I mean though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah.
looks so generic, and when I look at this, I'm like, this should be more fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that there's a audience for it, but I'm like, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Grappling hooks, fine, but I don't really care. It's actually like, oh, what was your favorite Titanfall 2 multiplayer moment. I'm like, nothing. I'm like, is there none of the above? Well, let me just put the Titan Execution. Let's see. Wow. The poll says anything with the grappling hook. Looks like people actually still like grappling hooks for some whatever reason.
Let's see here.
Finally, there's a single player. Huzzah!
Yeah. Oh, Jacob finally get on?
Let me see. Survey says, is that Jacob? Is that our favorite vampire? Hello? Jacob.
Oh, he says his mic isn't working.
Oh dear. That's what you get for being a vampire, Jacob.
You know, it's funny, but right before this was like finally getting caught up on Preacher. You watch that yet? You watch any of the episodes of that yet?
Oh yeah, I liked it. It's really good. But I think there's some more stuff I can see more. More of the characters are actually very likable. So I always like watching that stuff. Mm-hmm. It's all right. He just forgot the time zone. That's all right. Hey, we're not. We're only human.
Uh-huh.
And meanwhile, just like, well, I would say this. The creatures look interesting. Like a mix of, greens and such. It's not all brown and gray.
Yeah, it's. I mean, the fact that game the first one launched without a single player campaign is still just a.
Jacob, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Favorite vampire. How you doing?
Good. You have the link to the live stream?
Oh, we're on. This is the live stream.
Oh, no, I mean the E3 part.
Oh, the E3. Let me just see. All right, give me here.
There you go.
There you go, buddy. I'll put this right here. It's right there in your Skype, and if you need it here, we'll put this right here on the.
Okay, I see it. Is this Titanfall?
Yep, Titanfall 2. This time with single player, which is something they should have had in the first game, because you can
Wait,
only
is there a Titanfall 3?
2.
4? Wait, there's 2 others I didn't know about?
It was the first one. Well, it's coming out this year.
Oh.
I'm still not getting an Xbox One or a PS4. Here comes the football.
Oh, football, yay. I already have a PC, so I don't need either of those.
Meanwhile, let's see. Let's see. Since I'm probably the only football fan here, is there any football fan here?
Nope.
Long-suffering Jaguars fan.
Well, they'll eventually have some type of highlight here.
Is that one with the soccer ball?
Well,
mate.
technically, you're right.
Meanwhile,
let's see.
Let's see.
And there's Von Miller, who is, I think, is.
Game engine footage.
Yeah. Madden 17.
There's no way that game looks that good in real life.
Nope. People keep, and I love the fact people still believe in that. They still believe that that's real game footage. Like, it has to be real game footage, right?
Hell, I remember when the PS3 and the 360 came out, or like right before they came out, and EA released it like, oh, this is going to be what the new next generation looks like, a commercial during the Super Bowl, and like Donovan McNabb's face looked completely lifelike.
Yeah, and then reality comes in, it's like, it's nothing ever like this. And people still fall for it. I guarantee
lying? No.
Let's see.
Meanwhile,
I don't know.
Oh, well, hey.
Maybe it's something
which it has grown. I mean, I actually participated in that type of thing. Actually, I got beat, of course, but
sports.
Yeah, the Madden tournament. I actually
Oh,
competed in that.
interesting.
The local one, a local Madden
Oh,
tournament.
okay.
I lost though, but I came close. Lost
I
to, to
might I might get Madden this year. I don't know. I haven't picked. I don't have any. No, I know. I got NBA 2K16 this month since it was the free PS Plus game.
I will
But
probably get the only sports stuff I will get is probably the 2K series because that's consistently great.
yeah,
EA
Free PS Plus game? Is that like Humble Bundle? Humble Bundle?
no, that means if you get a Plus account, you get free games like the Xbox
Yeah, like
Gold.
Humble Bundle.
Yeah,
Humble Monthly?
yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, running tournaments. Hmm. So that's something interesting.
yeah.
EA major events.
Major dude.
Uh-huh. And I love the fact they have a picture of a guy wearing a team jersey that doesn't exist anymore. The St. Louis Rams do not exist anymore. They don't.
Well, they aren't changing their uniforms though.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, no, I think they're probably just gonna keep that stuff until they because they're playing that new super stadium they're building in LA won't be ready for another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, but yeah, it's hilarious. Like wow, look at this. But then again, these two are that is strategy to do that. They actually know what type of
He
things
looks
to
like a
play.
sad man.
Look at it. Well, and then he knows what he's doing. What type of I always like these type of players. They just sit there. They know what their whole
Game plan is?
game plan, game planning, all this type of stuff. I mean, people say, "Oh, they're not that smart." It is. It's very smart. You have to know what type of how to, what type of a strategy you have to do. It's online, like real type of strategy stuff. That's
Yeah.
why I always like these like Madden stuff and sports type stuff. It's like these type of tournaments. I always like these guys really know what they're doing. They know how to really the players and what the strengths and weaknesses are. Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I miss the old NCAA football game series because I would always play as Georgia Tech online. They run that crazy ass triple option offense.
Oh yeah.
Nobody
Ooh.
knew how to stop you.
Yep, 50 grand, man. Those are high price though, big ones though. Yep. Let's see. I think oh, they're actually doing the tournament thing now. Interesting. Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
oh, they're doing it all throughout E3. Wow.
Yeah. Oh wow. So they're
Oh, it's
gonna
like last
keep.
year's Nintendo thing.
Yeah, but with a lot less interesting games. Just one game, and no more, no like Bowser. There's no door that enters. You have a door like a Bowser's
Oh,
come
wait, are they
after.
actually having a tournament live on E3?
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it's starting tomorrow.
Yeah, and look, and
Oh,
this
okay.
guy has, he has his arm on.
But
Yeah, this arm in the sling.
I
actually,
wonder who's going to lose first.
Unless, then again, you never know. This guy might be so good. He's like, I beat you one-handed. But hmm. Let's see. Now back to London. 3 hours later.
Hmm. Oh, do you guys see the Xbox One Slim leaked?
Oh, the Xbox One Slim, another version.
Yeah.
How many more of these things I have to look at too until I eventually, should I even consider to get Xbox One?
Well, this one looks pretty. Well, let's see what the price is. But it's
I
40%.
mean, All the Xbox exclusives are come out on PC anyway, so maybe not.
Yeah. Well, I just have a new computer, so I can play 3D games. I just played Just Cause 2, and it runs smooth. So
I think you're just missing a video card, right?
Yeah, good old-fashioned big video card. So I'll probably get one of those probably next 2-3 months, and some RAM.
And when the PC conference comes around, maybe you'll find one you like.
Yeah, that won't cost me a legitimate arm and leg, because I like my arms and legs.
Yes, they do come in handy, don't they?
Yeah. Meanwhile, we have the guy in N7 strip. Please, something about Mass Effect.
They said there's something up. I don't know.
Here's hoping they fix. This is be a big apology for Mass Effect 3, because the more I look at that, is the game. I really wish that game should have been so much better than it was. I like it, but it should have been better. Well, because that's my hope.
Yeah. I'm just hoping we get something interesting this E3 in terms of... I just hope something good hasn't been leaked already, Whether it comes from the Microsoft or Sony conference or whatever.
Well, we don't have any worry about Nintendo, because Nintendo isn't doing one.
Nintendo doesn't know what it's doing.
But I think they're smart enough not to, because they're like, you know what, we can drop a Nintendo Direct and be just chill. Because again, it's cost so much less than pull these big things off. But back to Mass Effect, I'm hopeful it actually comes out anytime soon, because I will actually buy an next-gen console for this.
Well, unless you get a video card.
But I do like the consoles, man. I'm not giving up on them yet.
Just let them die.
And now here it is, Mass Effect Andromeda. Oh, wait, is this a trailer we already have? Great, it's a trailer I already seen. Yeah, about the space travel and such. Even though I'm getting Star Trek Enterprise intro vibes. Remember that show? And there it is. Oh, that's new stuff. Tempest. I'm hopeful we do some more stuff too. I'm hopeful they actually do some more like exploring, because I think that is what this is what Mass Effect should be more of. Because I loved the exploration. I wonder what's going to. I wonder who's going to. I wish they actually let you play as other alien races, though.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh wow. That's Yep, that guy's dead. Because I do wonder what is it going to be like about how these new galaxies and everything. Because this looks really interesting. Because this is right after, during Mass Effect 3, I presume.
I don't know. I never really got into the Mass Effect games, so.
Yeah, I've been into them. I've always loved them. First, second, and third. I even got the DLC, that $10 DLC to get the Prothean stuff from Mass Effect 3. And I didn't even bitch about it, even though I should have. Oh.
Wait, did I miss something about Star Wars?
Nope. Because they just talked about it. Well, I'm still pissed what they did to Battlefront. What the heck did they do to it?
Well, you see, they're going to release on Steam. Somebody made a fan... Basically took what we knew of what the original Battlefront 3 was supposed to be, and somebody made a fan version of the game that's going to be on Steam.
Somebody's going to get sued.
I might buy that, download that joint. So
I think it's gonna be free.
Mm.
But Steam's just gonna like, here, do this free thing. We're gonna put it up on our front page, like a kid's drawing on a refrigerator.
hmm Yeah, EA Access. No, I'm still. I'll have my good old games in Steam. Thank you very much. But it's. That pissed me off though. I mean, no space battles. No, I mean they took what people would like to Battlefront 2 and just hacked it away. It's like we'll just put like.
Yeah, it was.
And the flight controls were shit.
Mhm. That to me just said, you know what? I that was like my real F next gen and never. I was like, at that point, I was like, I'll probably never buy anything from next gen. Period.
Battlefront was one of the most egregious examples of them charging $60 and
Oh, look at that! Get all those
each you for another $30 of DLC.
organizations on the screen.
Yeah, he for she, the women, information technology. Most of these people who have no idea what gaming is, and in the end will probably have little to no impact whatsoever.
EA appealing to non-gamers? No.
Ugh. Oh, why the droids? Why is always the droids? What did the droids do to anybody else? Yeah, man. Hashtag not all droids. Just like every time we had that game. We don't serve your kind here. Everyone shoot them out to droids.
Goddamn right.
Yay! Well, at least we know they're not, at least there are people in the crowd. That's how you can tell. And I have no idea what he's talking about because he's talking about soccer or football. Yeah, we are just three classless Americans who have little to no idea what football is like, except to the World Cup. That's just me personally. I try to get into it, but I'm like,
I don't know. All the hipsters around me, all they talk. Orlando City is a big deal here in this part of Florida. The soccer team.
Okay. That's the first
really?
one. Mine.
Backwards time thingy.
Oh, the PS. Is that PS2? Oh, that's just. I think actually, funny enough, I think you could actually find soccer game. I think there was like the last soccer game that was FIFA or whatever was sold. The 2015. That was the last PS2 game ever made. It was, I believe, a soccer game.
Yeah, I don't think it might not have been FIFA. It might have been what's the one that Konami
Oh
made?
wow, the graphics look amazing on this guy.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. Real lifelike movement and everything. Oh, wait, that's actually a real person. I'm still waiting for Holodecks, man. That will be, I wonder what E3 would be like with the Holodecks and such.
Yeah. Well, I'm interested to see if we're ever going to see anything else about the HoloLens.
Probably not. It's just going to be like, man. It's just like, yeah, I get Virtual Boy from that. I don't know.
Me, that reminded me a lot of. Remember when what was it? When
didn't Sega do a virtual reality thing back in the day?
Yeah, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Same as Nintendo, Virtual Boy, which is, I actually played I think one of the MagFests I went to. I actually played it. I'm like, I got a headache.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when you used to have those display things at Walmart, and you could try it. You could try out that stuff, and for like 2 weeks, the one by me had a Virtual Boy, and I tried it once, and it was just like, how the hell do you play this thing?
And now they're saying this is real game footage. I'm like, no, this is cutscene. Technically, it's in game, but it's technically in game, but it's full motion video.
Yeah.
Do FIFA games have single player stories?
They're starting. If you do like the My Career mode in some sports games, they'll try to shove this kind of crap down you.
Yeah, story, trying to be like, the dramatic story.
I'm kind of interested in it. Not enough to buy it.
Yep. There it is, trying so hard to be a movie.
I might watch a movie about this, but not a game.
Yep.
Is it going to have RPG elements?
Not much.
Any walking simulator stuff?
Probably.
Some first-person shooter segments?
Nothing. I don't care.
Yeah.
I honestly
how about this, EA? Take all the money that you're going to pour into that. Make sure the online servers work day one.
Yeah, that would be nice. But then again, it will probably be like, man,
The journey.
Yeah, it's the journey.
Yeah, it's a journey trying to find anybody online, which is what 90% when I play a sports game is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, gotcha.
Thief the Dark Project. Pull that off better.
Gosh.
That stuff better.
Or maybe Mirror's Edge, where they actually can have, actual likable characters. Oops. Oops, Anita. Yeah. Oh, we got Trencher. Trencher 3137. What's up, man? Yeah, on the chat, by the way. Yes, we have a live chat, people. Because I have awesome. Because I'm awesome like that. I love kids, because I love responding to the people.
Let's see here.
Yeah, right here. I'll give you a link to the.
Who's this other guy on stage?
Oh, that's a chat for
Gary Johnson?
Thing. Yeah. No. Is he a coach, I believe? Yeah, he's a coach. I don't care for. Mm-hmm. I have no idea who it is. Yes, it is alive, Trencher. Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was Gary Johnson.
Probably. Oh, no.
He was the two-term governor of New Mexico.
Look at him. He's just like, again, I'm like, well, life of personality, but yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, they made it put off the lifeless eyes look.
Yeah.
Frostbite engine.
The Frostbite engine. Making people going on FIFA, the journey, where it's supposed to be so awesome, but yet it's not really that awesome because the online servers are crap and the story is boring and such. And I love the fact it's always the underdog. Like, why can't we have a story about it's always the underdog. Why can't we have a guy who's just trying to make it, like, not mediocre, but just like he just goes through the motions and such? Because it seems like we have to frame it as he's an underdog story. It'd be nice to actually be like, instead of like he's just a lucky hometown boy, how about just like a dude that works hard but has like some, hilarious adventures and such, Not everyone's going to be that like the happy-go-lucky guy like, oh gosh, I just can't wait to play. Just let the coach, come on coach, just let me play and I'll go and win fun for you. I'm like, come on, man. I want something like that. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Or I'm just rambling. Let's see. And let's see. What else? What else is EA is going to talk about? Let's see. You just BS from the FIFA
Uh,
conference.
Isn't FIFA like their best-selling franchise every year? So
Pretty
Yeah.
much, even though the FIFA organization is pretty, well, crappy, but, that's neither here or
just
there.
because they accepted a bunch of bribes to put the World Cup in, in a couple of totalitarian hellholes.
Eh.
hmm The journey. Oh, it actually, if it was realistic, it would actually show the workers, like in Brazil, like, all those people who build those big old stadiums that going to be completely and utterly pointless over the past, with, those World Cup stadiums. Or just now basically there just to catch dust or whatever.
Pretty much. Let's see here.
Oh, yes. Ooh. Set pieces and grass. Wow. Is there illegitimately anything else they can do? It just seems like they just say the same things over and over again. I guarantee you, if you actually put that stuff from last year, it will be the same thing here. With like,
Yeah.
that's why I can't go to sports like stuff anymore. It's like I buy one, that's pretty much it. Let's see.
Well, that and the fact that EA, they shut down the frickin' online
Yeah,
after a
yeah.
year or two. So
Meanwhile, yeah, Trencher, it's the same as the American football game in the USA. It's the same. It is.
yeah.
Yeah. And I love the fact they actually, but I will say this. At least they actually put the sponsors on there, like, on the uniform. You know, pretty much being like NASCAR at this point.
hmm
Yeah, wait until politicians start doing that.
I wish, why can't they do that? That'd be nice.
I mean, they're soon to be covering all kinds of crap.
Again, it'd
Yeah.
just be one big cover. We probably wouldn't even see him. It'd probably like that yellow guy, it'd just be like that yellow type of
Yeah, that guy.
yeah.
They're just be
Some
covering all
Chinese people in
that.
this game then.
I mean, that may
Well,
be one of the sponsors.
yep.
Mm.
Shoot, score,
hmm
and hits right there.
Football.
Hey,
Yeah.
which FIFA? I like these in the EA Play. Don't you're getting them too, right? The little poll here. It says, which FIFA 17 features transformation did you want most? Set piece rewrite with new free kicks and pens.
Oh, Patrick
Attacking.
Soland.
Well, yeah, screw. Let me see which one is going to be up. Let's see.
We are gamers.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Hashtag gamer lives matter.
Oh well, an active intelligence system seems to be winning. That's la la, la la. I don't care. I don't. Yes. Yeah. I knew that laugh. Yeah, Rich. What?
Mm.
Oh yeah, it's by the way. From my Twitter, by the way, brother Nero Jetstream R37 says, "Quote FIFA. Yeah, that's why you brought Xbox One. Look at that grass, boy. That's next gen." Oh, beautiful. I love that. That's what I love about all this stuff in EA. All this, like, when you have Twitter and then you have all the memes come out with the E3. I guarantee there's gonna be somewhere a meme about this stupid T-shirt and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, EA Original, something like the EA Partners thing.
Oh yeah, remember that? And how many of those big companies? What happened to yeah, Dice? Yeah, they fucked up, right off. But what about Let's see, Mythic Studios. Oh, what about all those other places? Yeah,
I forgot EA Partners was even a thing.
yeah.
I mean, they died.
They die. So guys. Oh, well, here's another one from Twitter, people. Jess Kirkpatrick, Raven Alger 13 says, I don't care about this sports ball unless it's AFC Wimbledon or the World Cup or wheel. I
Oh,
love
look, a
this.
cute bird thingy.
Fee.
Hey.
Interesting.
Fee 5 I don't care. And here's something interesting from Jim Sterling. It says, backstage, all the EA execs are playing Battlefield 1 and laughing at everyone still watching FIFA shit. Wouldn't that surprise me?
Uh-huh.
Like, goddamn.
Well, I don't know. Do you execs even play games?
Considering they apparently tried to block DICE from even making a World War One game at first, I don't think so.
But then again, but hopefully after this they'll get at me. You know what I would like to see? You know, maybe some Wars of the Future or something with mechs or something. I mean, besides Titanfall, how about Battlefield Future where we have like giant mechs and space battles or
I
something?
mean, Call of Duty Infinity?
Yeah, but that sucks.
No, I would like a.
Or Halo?
Something with Halo, but yet we have space battles and actual something you can actually do in space.
Oh, I know. Star Citizen.
Yeah, but something that actually can come out in this generation and
Well,
actually
it
won't
is,
cost
yeah.
$100 million.
Well,
Yeah.
single player is coming out this year.
6 years, yeah. But meanwhile, we have this nice. But let me tell you, this looks beautiful though. I like the way that looks though. Trencher, I love him by the way.
And I'd like to see a Vietnam War game or something like basically just do like Apocalypse Now, the video game.
Oh, there were some. By the way, it says also Trencher says every man I know in real life have bought all FIFA games in the last 10 years, with maybe 1 or 2 exceptions, of course. Everyone loves FIFA. Oh, so now you're trying to attack. I don't know, but I am worried about that this is just gonna be like trying Casper the whole
Ukulele thing?
not ukulele, but Limbo. Because it has that type of vibe to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at this. I obviously but this looks beautiful. But I want to know what type of stuff, because it looks like a walking simulator mixed with some type of platform and stuff. Which I think certain podcast already talked about it.
Look, in-game footage.
Ooh.
Actually,
Oh, you can fly.
It looks nice, though. I do like the area. It looks really
So is that
beautiful.
a bird or a fox?
I don't know. It looks some sort of mystical creature.
Might be both.
Yeah.
And there's a stingray that is flying in the air, or flying around.
Yeah. I don't know. The art style looks very good, but this, my first concern is that this is just another indie game that's putting style over substance.
Yeah, there's no substance, which to me that's the problem with most indie games. There's a lot of style, but there's no substance. There's no soul. That's why I just I wait for all this indie craze. At least Undertale there's actually a soul there. This looks like to be a game that be completed in 2 or 3 hours, and not much depth to it. But hey, that's fine. But I think the market's getting a little overflooded with that. In my opinion.
Yeah. Well, there's that. There's a lot of games like that.
Oh, Star Wars.
I think you're a little ahead of me then.
Oh
Yeah,
dear!
you're ahead of me.
Wait, crap! Star Wars music. It looks like I'm playing.
I see it now.
Now I'm like, crap! This stick's gonna be a copyright claim, isn't it? I'm watching this on YouTube. I'm like, crap! It's copyright claimed. Oh yeah, Brother Nero's like going. Oh, he's going all on EA, by the way. He's like, says, quote, they're selling PS2 games. This like this corny, like he's laughing, this corny stuff, man. Yeah,
Like not Battlefield.
Battlefield. Boo. Meh. Bullshit.
I mean, there's a
Am
lot
I
of room
wrong?
left for expanded universe stuff since Disney trashed the old stuff.
Ugh.
I don't know. I'd like to see them try and take a stab again at another Force Unleashed, at least done properly.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Space battles, something that would really be nice in next gen. Is it finally gonna happen?
But
Yeah.
either you play the Force Unleashed games last gen.
Yeah, I did. They're okay, but they're capped at 30 frames per second, which is like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, there were a lot of like little gameplay issues I had with them, but like I said, if you ironed out some of the kinks there, it could have been a really fun game.
And Brother Nero, again, he's like, I stopped playing Front Mission 4 for this? Star Wars at E3, like, hey, he stopped playing Front Mission 4, which I haven't played that. I heard it's actually pretty good. So he's like, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what they are.
gosh. Well, they're not going to tell us because, let's see. Well, let's see.
God forbid they actually tell us what Star Wars games they're working on.
Yeah, something interesting.
I
Yeah.
wonder if they're gonna do another X-Wing game.
Oh, by the way, I saw that over at AwesomeCon. People doing those type of nice build-up of both R2-D2 and such, which I need to put that up afterwards. Ooh, you know.
They'll probably fuck up X-Wing too, like they do with Battlefield.
That pissed me off. But, you know, look at this. That should have been more stuff like that, not only in eras, but also, you know, stuff like this. This is what I wish it could be doing. Like, you know, you could actually go and take on Death Stars in space with the X-Wing.
Oh, are they gonna do? Or like, can you pilot an X-wing with the VR stuff?
I might be into that if that's actually the case.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
There's a guy. That one guy had the PlayStation VR thing on.
Battlefront VR.
And there it
That's-
goes, the lightsaber. I wonder if that actually was to exist. If someone actually, I mean, would that? How long if someone actually legitimately made a real life working lightsaber? How much and it actually worked? How many people would actually legitimately buy that?
I would.
I would.
I don't know. That'd be like a little too much. I probably over under how many people would cut their hands though. Be like,
Well, the point is to cut other people's hands, of course, obviously.
oh,
What the hell?
hello, these.
Oh,
little
that's their
kids.
mobile Star Wars game.
Here's hopeful that they'll actually do something more with Star Wars. I don't know what else can you do with BioWare and Star Wars. They always tell a pretty good story with Knights of the Old Republic. So I haven't played those yet.
Oh,
They're really good, especially KOTOR 2.
Yeah.
Although it's buggy because, as usual,
Hmm.
they've only been given 1 year to develop the game.
Well, and that wasn't BioWare who did 2, right? That was
That was Obsidian,
yeah.
so yeah, it's way better than Obsidian's way better than BioWare in story.
Oh, and
BioWare's
by the
really
way,
good. BioWare's good too, but Obsidian's like,
ooh, that looks nice. But here's hoping they actually do something with this technology.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Because I want, because honestly, I want to see a Total War type of, you know, space battles and everything. I want another Rogue Squadron. Remember those games? I actually went to AwesomeCon. You know what? How much Rogue Squadron 3 was? You know how much that was? $70. I don't know why they haven't re-released those things yet. I don't know who owns the IP of that, but seriously, those games are fun as I don't know what. Seriously, go pick if you can find a cheap one, people. If you're listening right now, go pick the Road Squadron series up from the N64 to the GameCube stuff. Find it if you can find it and get it. Yeah.
Oh, Battlefield 1.
Oh, by the way, Razorfist quote, at DICE, we thought about growing up and playing and loving everything Star Wars. And then we thought about how we could ruin that. He ain't wrong.
Good old Razor Fist.
Or more likely, we were commanded by EA to make sure that we can sell at least $35 worth of DLC to every customer.
I'm like, and it worked. I'm like, and I'm looking at this. If this was not a Star Wars game, it wouldn't have gotten much money about it. I'm like, that's just really is the cold, just like that's just really cold-hearted. Like, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they could legitimately throw up crap and sell it, and that's what they did. I felt like Battlefield was basically crap in a box, and they said, well, it's Battlefront, so we have to take it.
Yeah.
Well, at least Battlefield 1 will have sabers. I'm into that.
Yeah.
And horses.
Oh boy, I can't wait for the sequence where we get to do a cavalry charge right into machine gun fire.
Zach, oh well. No, from Twitter, Mars Girl, Caitlin Sadu, really cool, person. One of the people at Channel Awesome, I believe, a former, I don't know. She's like, yeah, so Battlefield talk, huh? Okay, wake me up for the Bethesda conference later. And another one for Raven, I'll go 13 says Star Wars games. Please don't suck. Please don't suck. And
It's gonna suck.
Meanwhile, oh, ain't that a bitch? Kind of right into the ear.
Stupid doves.
But they bring
Ouch.
peace. Oh, the humanity of Hindenburg. And why did I have to end put rap music in Battlefield 1 or World War 1? Why did they do that? Why did they do that? The same thing with Assassin's Creed. They had to play Kanye West's theme. I'm like, Kanye West has nothing to do with the Crusades or anything like that.
But he's hip and what the kids are listening to these days.
At least it's not dubstep.
Well, give it time.
You mean like a video game?
Video game. Yeah. But it is ambitious, I agree with Trencher. It is ambitious, which is the most important. Ambitious, which is something we haven't you haven't said something about EA. That's what the thing is.
Yeah, the A doesn't stand for ambition. Okay, guess what the A stands for?
What?
Asshole.
Pretty much. Oh, Jamie Foxx. Hey, we need to have pointless celebrities. That's EA without what's EA without pointless celebrities, or E3 that matter? Because screw the people, man. We need to get these other people who have never really played any games in their entire lives.
So is the conference over?
Not yet.
Oh God.
It just keeps going.
And then just
Anyway,
wait.
the PC conference is only going to be 1 hour this year instead of 3.
And now this is like it might be in its last legs. I think because,
The PC conference last year was terrible.
A Cure for
The
Insomnia.
format of the PC conference they just went on way too long.
Oh yeah. By the way, Ted from Brace Comms, he says Zac Efron. Why?
Ooh, flamethrowers.
Well, who doesn't love a good flamethrower?
Mm-hmm. And the old school tanks.
I think my dad would like this because he
Yeah.
does like the World War One and World War Two stuff.
I'm gonna be interested to see how they balance the tanks with everything else.
Because well, how do you balance tanks? I mean, you're not gonna have like a dude with a saber come in and cut the tank
But
up.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, if the weapons are moderately accurate, those tanks are just going to run a roughshod in multiplayer.
Yeah, and what about Zephyrs? I don't know how
And
they
maybe
gonna.
they'll have Stinger missiles, or the World War One equivalents of them.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, but we're gonna have the Red Baron around.
That would
You
be
know
Red
what?
planes.
like some types of zeppelins where they basically put like a million guys with machine guns on the sides and they just rain hell down on people.
Yeah, Trencher wants gameplay. It says blah blah blah. Enough already. Gameplay now.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but they need to. But you know
Yeah,
what? You know what that
we've
will
seen all
make?
the pretty screenshots and
Yeah,
pre-rendered videos. Let's see some gameplay, damn it.
yeah. But you know what? This will make this truly authentic if you had Snoopy take down the Red Baron here. That will make this thing actually more authentic and that sort of thing.
I'm just waiting for them to announce the $3.99 DLC pack so you can play as Snoopy.
Yeah. And meanwhile, here it is, in-game footage, because this is really in-game footage.
Bullshit.
You know what? That probably how many times that actually did happen. You get shot. Some people just shot, and then next thing you know, your ear just gone and such.
Do you want tinnitus? Because that's how you get tinnitus.
And meanwhile, I think this is the train trailer replaying again.
It is.
Oh,
Oh,
there's more.
Okay, yeah, there's more.
Ooh. Oh gosh, why they have this more pointless music here? Why? What happened to good orchestral music now?
Okay, so now it looks like we're actually getting some real
Ooh.
gameplay.
Nope. In game, that is not gameplay.
Nope. The gun isn't glued to your face.
And oh, the humanity! Oh,
People are dying.
Damn, that friggin' Zeppelin.
and meanwhile you have yep, and artillery, and like, oh dear,
Mm-hmm.
boom. Well, oh look at this. They're like,
Uh-oh. Yep,
oh,
cavalry charge right into machine gun. Oh, wait, you're raiding a train?
well, maybe there's something. I guarantee there was probably some train raiding during World War One, so
Lawrence
they
of
might
Arabia.
be. It has to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quote, it says,
Not a single gameplay segment.
said that was a mix of gameplay and cutscene. Torture.
It's stylistic.
Oh, and also Trencher's like, maybe you could climb on top of the tanks and use explosives. A sapper class, Yeah, they used the, the socks and just put some tar and some dynamite. Boom, right there.
The old
That's what you
Saving
should do.
Private Ryan. See here.
Oh yeah, what did I miss?
Well, you missed sports, and I think Mass Effect. Actually, I think you missed a little. Did you work here for Mass
No,
Effect?
I was here for Mass Effect.
Oh, you missed what's the early stuff?
I don't even remember.
Oh, that was good. That's a great conference. You remember? No. Oh, let's see. I think it was oh, let's see. Star Wars? No.
No, I remember Star Wars.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Titanfall. It was
They're gonna do a
Titanfall.
recap, so
Hmm. And meanwhile, and Is it wrong that I still don't care about anything about the sports at all? That's like 50 or 60% of EA right there. I don't care about 60% of your product. That's not a good sign.
No.
Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a small break. And next time, we're going to be looking at Bethesda. And I guarantee you that Bethesda will be a lot more interesting than EA, which is, well,
Okay.
not that saying much, all right?
Well,
So,
I'll be back, and next time I'll remember what time zones are.
hey, that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Well, scratch that. Be on time. Don't be tardy, vampire. Be on time.
What can I say? I'm nocturnal.
Yes. All right, man. This is Duke CT.
All right. Later.
All right.
Later.
See y'all later. Peace. And